This new Facebook ad strategy has generated us a 2.96 ROAS in the last 2 weeks for one of our clients. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to implement this strategy for yourself and take you over the shoulder into our Facebook ad account to show you this exact strategy with nothing held back so that you can take this and implement this for your own account and see amazing results with Facebook ads. Let's go ahead and jump in. All right, so here we are in the client ad account now. The strategy that we're implementing these days is extremely simple, and the biggest thing that you want to understand with Facebook ads is it is all about the creative now. It's all about the quality of the ads you're putting out, not as much in the actual numbers that, and the pushing the buttons and optimizing the account as much as it used to be, right? Giving power over to Facebook ads to let its AI optimize by giving it the broadest targeting possible with adequate assets as far as creative and copywriting goes is what's ultimately going to get you the best results. But with that being said, this is a very good tactical strategy as far as how to set up your overall ad account to give you the best possible chance at success. So this is what you should take away from this video. And again, we're not going to get into the creative elements of the actual ads that we're running, which is where you're going to see most of the results. But again, this is going to give you the foundation for setting up your account so you can plug in those assets and start iterating and optimizing those creatives. So as you can see here, we have two campaigns live. We have a Jetstream prospecting campaign, which is our agency, Jetstream Digital, and then we have a remarketing campaign. So these are the only two campaigns that we're going to run, and let's start out with the remarketing campaign. So this one is extremely simple, and you can see in the last 14 days here, August 4th to August 17th of 2023. What you can see here is we spent about $2,500, gotten a click-through rate of about 1.16, which isn't amazing, but it's not bad. And we've overall gotten a cost per click of 1.81 in Canadian, cost per add to cart of 5.5, which is amazing. Cost per checkout of $17 and a cost per purchase of $27, resulting in a total ROAS of 2.96. In the last 14 days, our average order value is about $80 and our conversion rate is about 7.73%. And you can see our hook rate and hold rate. These are some of those more custom metrics that we're adding in as far as AOV, conversion rate, hook rate, and hold rate. And if you want to get this entire column set up, I have another video, which I can link at the top, which is related to how to set up your columns so you can get this exact dashboard. But these are the numbers, and this is how we're optimizing the account. So let's start out with the remarketing campaign. So essentially, all you want to do is set up one remarketing campaign and target quite broad. Now, we have some other ones that we did test here with some additional creatives that we just wanted to essentially test to see if it would work. And all that we're doing here is we have a Facebook and IG campaign with website visitors that's targeting women with a bundle. So this is a different product. And then we have another one with a cream. So essentially all we have is one audience in the entire remarketing campaign that's optimized to retarget pretty much everybody. So that's all you want to do. Again, give Facebook the most amount of data possible and let it run. So I'll show you this actual ad set itself. So let's look at this one here, which you can see has gotten 11 sales at a cost per purchase of $12 at a 9.51 ROAS. Right, so pretty much a no-brainer here. So essentially, if we go into this, you can see here, scroll down, we have our website visitors, which is a custom audience of Pixel users in the last 180 days. We have website visitors using the Pixel again in the last 180 days. We have two different Pixels here. That's why we uploaded this. We have Instagram engagers in the last 365 days, which is the maximum amount of data that we can get for a custom audience. And then we have Facebook page engagers in the last 365 days as well. And this is the entire audience here. This is pretty much all the possible pixel data that you can get and the remarketing data that you can leverage. So we uploaded it all in there. And then all we do is we target the locations that we actually sell to and we want to sell to. So Canada and the US, if you sell everywhere, you can add in multiple countries, multiple locations as well. And then we have the age range as well, which is 1865. We have no limitations on that. So don't do any limitations. And then we also targeted just women because our ads are actually feature creative that features women. And so and a lot of our top of funnel marketing efforts are for women. And so we have made the remarketing efforts all focused on women as well. Later on, what we would do is actually create another audience like this that is targeted just at men if we wanted to expand to men. And I would recommend a similar strategy to that as well. As far as the languages, we have all placements, or all languages, and then in placements we have Advantage Plus placements, which is all placements. So again, pretty simple strategy here, and that's what all you want to do. And then as far as the actual ad itself, we have one dynamic creative ad. So if we go into this ad here, you can see we have this dynamic creative enabled, and what that allows us to do is essentially create one ad, and then we can just upload a bunch of assets into it, and then Facebook will automatically optimize which creative is the highest performing, which copy is the highest performing, and just send out a bunch of iterations to our audience, which essentially gives our audience that we're targeting a ton of different variations of creative to see that we have a lot of different content. We can handle a lot of different angles without having to create a million different ads. We can create this one ad and it'll optimize itself. And if we wanted to test another ad, what we can do is easily duplicate and upload some new assets and create another ad that way. So I'll go ahead and edit this ad. And essentially what we do here is we have this actual ad itself, and then we have all of these different creatives here. So we have a total of 10 different images and videos that we have uploaded here. So again, all related to women, all related to the product that we're selling. And then we have 5 different primary texts here, and we have 5 different headlines, all going to the same landing page with one description, which is just free shipping. And so this is all that we're doing for the remarketing ad. And again, you can see the great results that we're getting with this. Pretty simple and very fast and efficient way to set up a remarketing campaign. And this is literally going to get you the best results instead of trying to do all these little micro targeting, try to create the middle and the bottom of funnel, all those types of things. That can work depending on your business, depending on how big your business is, how many different products you have. You might want to get more technical, but this works great. And you should just be focusing on one product to begin with anyways. Okay, next we have the prospecting campaign. This is the hardest campaign to get working and where we spend most of our time. So let's jump into this campaign. Essentially how this is set up is this is just a sales campaign objective. Also, so is the remarketing campaign, by the way. This remarketing campaign is also just a sales focused campaign that has advantage campaign budget on. So this one is an ACB essentially. So we use campaign budget on that. Optimized for sales. So again, this prospecting campaign is the same. So we have the optimized for sales. We do have an advanced campaign budget on, and we have this set to $160 per day. So again, what this is doing is we're not setting the budget on the ad level. We're setting this on the campaign level. And this gives Facebook the most amount of freedom to actually optimize the campaigns based on what it's seeing is working and what it believes is going to get the most sales, which is honestly more than we know as far as where it should allocate those budgets. And so we don't want to limit Facebook's ability to do that. So we have that set to $160 per day, and you can see here we have a lot of different ad sets. And so essentially we have them all named from 0 to 11, and we'll continue to increase and rename those. And so you'll notice here we have this main 001. Now, how we came up with this is essentially we're doing a dynamic creative test similar to the remarketing campaigns. And what we're doing is testing a couple of different variables and a couple of different angles, and we're seeing which ads are ultimately going to pop off and work and perform well. Once we find an ad or a couple of ads that are doing very, very well, what we are then going to do is grab the actual ad identifier, and then we're going to add that ad into this main 001 so that that ad can essentially scale as far as its engagement goes and get overall more spend behind that ad or those few ads that we know are going to perform well. All the while we're continuing to test new ads that we're trying to outperform this main 001 ad set. So hopefully that makes sense. Let me break this down a little bit further here. So let's go into this main 001 ad set. Now let me go ahead and edit this and just show you the settings here. So we have this main 001 ad. All that we're doing here is we have again, we're targeting USA and Canada. We're targeting women 18 plus, and we're doing broad targeting. So that means we're literally doing no detailed targeting. We're doing advanced placements, no interests, nothing. All we're doing is letting the ad actually filter that down and show this ad to people that are, engaged essentially. So you can see here we have 5 different ads running, and these are all ad units that we've duplicated over, and these are all ads that we've actually grabbed the ad identifier and we've added them into here so that we can essentially duplicate this ad and retain all the engagement in this main 001 campaign here. So if we click on this one ad, this one is getting the most engagement. You can see here, this is our top ad. So this is our top ad 3, which is what we'd identified to be our best performing ad in our previous tests. And you can see here, it's getting so much spend. And the reason it's doing so well and scaling so well is because it has 271 comments, 33 shares, a ton of likes, over 400, 500 likes, something like that, doing extremely well. And you can see here, this isn't actually an ad that we can click on and edit. It's actually one that we have copied from the Facebook post and uploaded into here, and that one that we're scaling into. So again, the name of the game with the strategy that we're doing right now is we are testing a bunch of different ads here So again, we're using DCAs to test different ads. So again, I'll show you this one. So this is our first DCA test that we did, right? What did we do? We uploaded 3 different ad creative variations. We uploaded 2 different ad variations of primary text, and then we uploaded 2 variations of headlines. And all that we're doing is just seeing what is the performance of this ad. Now, if I go to maximum here, you can see that this ad actually performed quite well. However, it didn't get that much spend. It only spent $63. And what Facebook is essentially doing is when it's taking this ad that we are uploading and trying to make this compete against our main 001 ad, if this ad is deemed to be not as good quality, especially as far as going after cold users, this ad will not get any spend. So as you can see here, this ad only spent $63. We were running this for quite some time. It did get a 5.73 ROAS, but that's mostly because Facebook was using this ad as a type of remarketing tool, but it wasn't good for cold top of funnel prospecting. So if you kind of look across the board here, you can see we have a couple different ads, and essentially, you know, we've burned through some content here and we've found some ads that have worked really well. Some of those ads that have worked really well, if we go into here, we can see we have the DCA, right? So you can see this one is a DCA test 004. What we would do is just break down the actual image here. So we can see, you know, which image performed best. We can see which text performed best. And then we're looking at all of these different factors and seeing, is this a type of ad that we can actually export out and scale into? So once we've identified some ads doing these DCA tests that are actually high performing that we want to go ahead and add into that main 001 campaign to scale into, what we're going to do is just grab that post ID. We're going to go into this main 001 campaign. We're going to create an ad, and maybe this is like top ad 9. And we're going to go into here and we're just going to go into use existing post, and we're going to grab that post ID and actually add that into here. Or you can actually go into the Facebook account here and find that actual ad itself and click on that and upload that to there. And now that is added into our main 001 campaign. So once we've uploaded all of those different ad units into our main 001 campaign, this serves as the primary campaign that is going to be generating most of the results. And all we're trying to do is just beat this actual ad set by uploading and testing new ad units across our ad account. And again, because we have Advantage campaign budget optimized and turned on, Facebook knows that this ad does really, really well. So it's going to be spending a lot of the budget on this ad. However, if we do roll out some new tests, like you can see here, it's going to try and see, are these other ads high performing or not? And so it'll allocate some spend there. And if Facebook deems that these ads are actually better, it'll allocate even more spend. As you can see, some of these ads here are now getting quite a bit of spend at a 3.58 ROAS, and they're pulling some spend away from our main 001 ad. So what we might do in this instance is we might go into this campaign here. Let's go into 010 here. And then we can see we have 2 high performing ads here. Bren Workout 1 is performing best of these 2 units, and say we want to take this actual ad and add this into our main 001 campaign. What we would do is just open this up here. We'd go to the ad preview section, and then we would go see Facebook post with comments, and we'd open this up here. That's going to bring us to the actual ad itself with all of the engagement, with all of the comments. And then what we're going to do is go ahead and grab the actual post ID here. So sometimes it'll be like this, you know, string of numbers here. You want to go ahead and grab that, and then you can exit this out. And then what we want to do is just go back here, go to our main 001 campaign here. And then we want to go ahead and create that. We want to go ahead and add our ad ID into here by using an existing post and then entering our post ID right here. And then you can see we've actually copied that ad unit right into the main 001 campaign, where then we can scale into this ad and add that into our repertoire of main high performing ads with the engagement duplicated, so that it's going to get more spend, more engagement, and that's how we're ultimately scaling this ad account. So to summarize here, we've gotten a 2.96 ROAS. How did we do that? We have a remarketing campaign that is extremely simple. We have this optimized for sales, right? Auction with a campaign daily budget using ACB at $20 in this case. And then we have one campaign for one product using the maximum amount of custom audiences that we're able to create to remarket to, using a dynamic creative ad with all the maximum ad units uploaded into there. Then in the main prospecting campaign, we're starting to test again DCAs, so dynamic creative ads. In the same way that we tested on the remarketing ads, we use a DCA and we upload different ad units to the actual ad level. Once we see an ad that's performing quite strongly, we will create this main 001 campaign. We'll upload our best performing ad units into there, and we'll continue to test new DCAs throughout and see if we can outperform our main top performing ad units that we've essentially grabbed the post ID for. And then once we find other winning ads, we're gonna go ahead and add those using the post ID into the main 001 campaign to have a overall one ad set with our top performing ad units that we can scale into. And the best part about this campaign is it's super easy to scale the budget further. All we need to do is just adjust the daily budget here to 200, 300, 400, 500, and slowly scale that up to see if we're seeing the same results at a higher spend. So there you go. That is the new Facebook ad strategy that we are implementing for all of our clients, and we're seeing a ton of success. So try it out for yourself. If you like the video, make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well so you don't miss out on any of the latest content coming from me related to digital advertising, digital marketing, and overall growing your business online. And also make sure to leave me a comment letting me know what you thought of the video and any questions that you do have. I'll be sure to get back to each and every one of you personally. So definitely leave your comments there. Lastly, if you have a business that it's doing more than $10,000 per month and you want our help implementing some of these strategies for you to start getting results with paid advertising and grow and scale your business, I'll leave a link in the description below where you can book a call with myself to see if we're a good fit to start working together. Thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one. You can check this out or this out for some additional videos from me, and I think you'll find these very, very helpful. Thanks. See you.